Yeah. I mean, so he got some interesting story here from pocket picking in Manila.
Yeah.
I've heard about it because
I'll start from beginning. I was traveling from Indonesia from almost a month. I arrived on Manila. Next day, I had a more early breakfast in the hostel. Then I started looking for barber shop around. I found a barber shop. I just took my mobile out in the street to see the map. One guy on the motorbike wearing a move it jacket, but it
One
was
person?
fake. Yeah, one person.
One person?
One person with the fake bike number plate and covering his face with the jacket, with the helmet and all closing his body with the red jacket. He just came and snatched my mobile and ran away.
so he was grabbing a handlebar with one hand and other hand.
One
he
hand
grabbed
he
your-
was holding the motorbike. I just took my mobile, so he just another hand just grabbed my mobile and then speed his motorbike.
It basically
and,
took a second.
yeah, it
And
just
you're-
just a second. I just tried to run behind him. He speed motorbike so fast and he just vanished. On the way, I just asked some people, "Oh, just help me, just try to chase that guy," but no one helped me. Like,
Was the first day in Manila?
Yeah, it was my second day basically, second day in Manila.
Because I've heard about it, that this happens.
Yeah.
That people are grabbing your phone and just run.
And just the night I came on the Manila, I was having food in the restaurant with common hostel guys. Our first conversation was like, why there is a gunman security guard everywhere? Like
Yes.
in hostel, in restaurant, everywhere there was security guard with the guns. So we were discussing like, why there is so many gunmen people here with the guns and everywhere, even a hostel. Why do you need a gunman in the hostel with a security guard? Okay, then on the next day I realized why they need it because so much crime is there that you need to be very careful. there.
But you could track your phone, right? You could track it.
Yeah, I can track my phone. It's in the Green Hills shopping complex. It's a big center for selling all the stolen items there. Now I went there as a customer with my friend to buy my own phone, but unfortunately I realized that there are hundreds of shops selling same phone, and it's like finding a droplet in the ocean.
So he could basically see his phone on the general location in the shopping mall.
Yeah, but you cannot pinpoint to exact shop where my mobile is. It's like a general location. It's a shopping
There
complex.
is hundreds of them.
Hundreds of them
you
with the
you
same
could
color, same mobile, same configuration. I even know my EMI number, but it's very difficult. You need maybe 10-20 people to go to each shop and ask. You're not sure that they will show you the same mobile. Maybe someone other stolen mobile they'll show you. So
By the way, the prices are cheaper. These phones. Could you get
it's
it
not
cheaper?
cheaper. They were selling. I asked him how much. They are selling around 54,000 pesos. 54,000 pesos is like I would say half of the price, but frankly speaking, I'm a tech guy. If you buy that phone, hardly you will able to use it to 1 to 2 days because
Someone can lock it.
yeah, like for my mobile, I raised it and logged it.
Yeah.
So once you connect to the internet, Apple is very smart, so it will able to recognize it's a stolen mobile, and it will block the account. So while showing my mobile, also I saw a couple of mobile while I just connected and it got logged.
Because how about if someone buy that phone and walk away from the general area,
Yeah.
the shopping mall, then
Yeah.
maybe you can follow?
Yeah, so only way I can get my mobile back if someone purchase my mobile and go to his home and he stays there.
Yeah.
Now I can get his location because in that location there will be only one house.
But then he paid, so he'll be angry.
Yeah,
So you
but I
can-
can say okay, take some bucks and give
Yeah.
return my mobile back.
Did you have your all data backed up at least?
No, sadly, I lost all my photos, videos.
So then you get your phone. Well,
Then I went to another mall and Apple authorized mall in Manila. I got another 16 Pro Max, 16 Pro.
because it looks very, very new. New shiny phone, man. Look at that.
So it was like my unlucky day in Manila on the very second day after traveling to. So I was traveling from like Indonesia. I was so safe
And
there.
that was how long time ago?
It was happened on I guess 2 weeks back.
Okay.
2 weeks back. I
But
guess
you
it's on 10th, 9th or 10th something, 9th or 10th January.
You seem to be positive anyway, regardless
Yeah,
of what
now I
happens.
learned to be very careful when you take out your mobile, and now I got this cover, so if I have to hold my mobile, I put my finger like this, and now
Wow,
I
it is
hold
a-
it like this.
It is an absolutely good lesson for everyone.
Yeah, it's a
who
learning
travels.
lesson. Yeah, it's a very good learning lesson. If you're traveling to Manila, specifically Philippines, and what the cough suggested me, if you have to check the Google Maps, you just go to nearby store, get inside, check your mobile, check your Google Maps, and then put your mobile into the pocket or bag, and then come out like that.
Wow, so that's
But-
the.
And there's another learning lesson. When I went to police station, I saw a couple who went for clubbing there in Manila on the same night, and someone drugged him on his drinks. Yeah, someone drugged him on his drinks, and they stolen their bags, mobile, passport, everything. So
That is it.
yeah, it's
We're just talking about scams in here,
yeah. So you need to be very careful if you're traveling here.
especially in Manila.
Yeah, especially in Manila. Other places are little better because you don't see the gunman in Cebu or Molbo.
These places are friendlier.
Yeah, El Nido. But if you're traveling to Manila, I got to know once my mobile was stolen. Before I was not knowing that it was very unsafe. Then later people said that okay, it's unsafe in Manila. Other places quite better. It's as compared to Manila.
Yeah, totally need to be precautious in Manila.
Yeah, specifically I would say there's
Especially.
nothing to do in Manila. Just avoid Manila if you can get the ticket to Cebu or El Nido. Just
And it's so difficult because you're on your holiday, you
Yeah.
don't think about
Yeah.
worse things that can
Yeah,
happen.
and next day I was thinking to go back to India because I lost my local SIM card, which was connected to my mobile. Yeah,
So you don't use eSIM?
it was eSIM, but I cannot get my SIM now because my SIM is connected to my bank accounts and everything. Now I cannot log into those accounting apps because I don't have the access to my number. So it's now another problem for me. So that's why I'm planning to shorten my trip and go back to my own country
Makes
to get
sense,
my
totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it also added another extra expenses on me,
these
which I
ones
could
are-
have when I could have used it to travel to one another country on the cost
One of the most priceless things that can actually be lost.
Yeah, right. So I could have covered one other country on the price of my iPhone 15 Pro Max.
So it was 15 Pro Max. 15 Pro Max, man. Wow. What happened in Manila, right?
Yeah, stays in Manila.
It's not.
Yeah, it should be stays in. It should not stays in Manila. Should people know actually?
It's good for
be
people to
safer.
know
Yeah,
that
to
this
be,
happens,
to be,
you know.
to be,
Because you hear about it,
Yeah,
but you
it's-
don't actually
It's a good
experience.
country, good people, but there's few stupid people who are making bad impression for the country.
bad
Yeah,
image.
but everywhere is so good. I love enjoying the country in Philippines.
The friendliest- the
It's
friendliest people
so
of
good,
Asia.
so
Exactly.
good.
People
But you
are
need
super
to be
friendly.
careful with few people who are thieves. That's all. You need to be careful.
I think
but
that's everywhere, but
that's everywhere, but in Manila it's little more, and you need to take care of your own security once you are in Manila because it's very important.
so the guy who stole his phone was pretty smart. So actually, you know, obviously it's an iPhone, so he knows that we are tracking him. So he specifically, he proactively went to a specific place where there was no signal because there was a Sinulog festival happening in Manila. So for that reason, he went to that place, and then we were trying to chase him. The police were super friendly. They were like super fast. We were tracking the guy through his laptop, and then we went there. There was no signals. We could not track him. So we went to another place, where we finally got him. But we got him in the sense like in the tracker we could see that the location was there. But when we went there, it was like full of. There was a big mall, and inside that mall, it's called Greenfields in Manila. So when you go inside that specific mall, there are hundreds of shops. Okay, so inside a mall, and there's like small vendors like just this place, and they have like everybody have the same color, same phone. So it's like finding a phone like in a finding a droplet in an
A
ocean.
little in the stack height.
Yeah, it's very difficult. We give our best. The police were super nice. They helped us, but it's okay. We can't do anything much about it. So yeah.
Hopefully people will see and
Yeah.
Be cautious next time.
Yeah, but when somebody stole his phone, somebody already called the police. So the police were already aware that somebody has stolen the phone.
Because I was
and
shouting, when I was running, I was shouting, help, help, this guy snatched my mobile. And he was like flying away.
I mean, they do this for living. They wake up in the morning, they go and they just try to do as much profit as they can, like another job, you know.
When I was in shopping complex, I said, what if I get you an iPhone? How much you will pay me? He said, we buy it for 49,000 pesos and we sell it for 54,000 pesos for 15 Pro Max for 56 GB configuration.
That's quite.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good price.
Yeah, so
Good
he's asking. I asked him, like, I was just checking, like, can you give this mobile for 49,000 peso? He was, no. If you got a mobile, I'll buy it at 49,000 peso from you.
Damn, that's a big business for people in Manila. You help some families, I hope.